There have been some questions raised over the debris contract that was signed by DOT in the Keys. And, you know, there were some allegations made in the news article that I read that were frankly a little troubling.
That was Florida State Senator Jack Ladvilla during the Appropriations Committee hearing in Tallahassee last week, discussing my CBS 4 News investigation into an emergency debris removal contract issued by Governor Rick Scott's Department of Transportation. That emergency contract will end up costing taxpayers millions because rather than using existing contractors under rates negotiated before the storm, the governor's emergency DOT contract brought in companies with little or no experience in debris removal. The Scott administration is now paying those firms anywhere from 3 to 10 times the rates they would have paid to use the existing companies. Several senators, including Senators Linda Stewart from Orlando and Oscar Braden from Miami, questioned Florida Transportation Secretary Mike Dew on the higher rates.
And I understand what was being paid to these contractors was double that.
Chairman.
Go ahead.
Senator, so the pricing varies depending on which type of item is being hauled, the nature of the debris and how far it's being hauled. But what I'd like to do is follow up, and I will get you our price items for each of those so that we can show you what we paid for each item on the contracts that we move forward with. In case the rates are higher on an emergency contract because they're based on the pre-event contracts are done obviously before the event takes place. The emergency contracts, when we go to the contractors and ask them to bring more assets, they see what the actual damage is, they see what their cost will be to transport, to process. That's what drives those higher rates.
Unfortunately, what Secretary Dew said doesn't exactly make sense. Why negotiate contracts before the storm if you're not going to use them? And why did the governor demand every other city and county in Florida use their pre-storm contractors if DOT wasn't going to use theirs? Once again, though, there was a question as to who asked DOT to come in.
You're representing to us that Monroe County asked you to get involved and take that over?
Not completely take it over, sir, but to assist.
That vague answer didn't sit well, and Secretary Dew was asked specifically who made the request. He said he would have to get back to the committee. Now, what we have previously reported is that Monroe County asked DOT to help initially with clearing some roads, but that DOT then came in with their higher price emergency contract and took over the cleanup in the hardest hit areas between mile markers 16 and 40. And even when Monroe County objected at the time, DOT refused to leave. Now, that was 5 weeks ago after the storm hit. Now we have some new developments. After CBS 4 News exposed the emergency contract and legislators started asking questions, Secretary Dew wrote this letter to Monroe County announcing they were going to pull their crews, the companies MCM and Community Asphalt, out of the Keys effective Friday, October 27th. Even though there are still massive mounds of debris. Monroe officials were blindsided by this, by DOT and the governor's decision. Monroe then tried to force their pre-storm company, Ashbridge, to come in and take over. But guess what? Ashbridge refused without getting paid the same rate MCM was being paid. Ashbridge raised other concerns as well. They did not want to take responsibility for the work that the previous companies did under the emergency contract. They did not want to be responsible for fixing any problems someone else made. And that's exactly why you don't switch contractors in the middle of a cleanup. Ashbridge has now filed suit against Monroe County, asking a judge to rule their contract with Monroe is no longer valid because DOT came in and took responsibility for the cleanup between mile markers 16 and 40. In short, the governor's emergency contract has turned into a nightmare. After all the negative publicity, DOT now wants out of the debris removal business in the Keys, but if they go, Monroe County will be left scrambling to find another company willing to take over the cleanup. We'll stay on this story, and we'll be right back after the break.